Hey everybody, this is Rebel Builder and I have a comparison here for you. I have the Imperial Assault Hovertank, the new Rogue One, a Star Wars story set, and then I have my MOC version. Now my MOC I built based on the leaked image that we saw right here. So this was back in July of 2016. Just going off that one picture, I thought I could get pretty close on being able to build that before the real set came out. So I thought I'd do this little video, compare the two next to each other and show you what I got right, show you what I got wrong. And if you haven't seen that video yet, you can go check it out here. I'll put a little link up in the cards here. But my version is going to be on the left here. The main giveaway is this hinged plate here on top. I have mine in dark bluish gray. At the time, they didn't have it in light bluish gray here. So right away, going in, I knew I had that one wrong. But overall, I think there's quite a few of these construction aspects that I got pretty close on. And I'll put the caveat in that I did not spend any time on the interior. I didn't spend any time on the cockpit. So right away we know I can't fit any Imperial Hovertank pilots inside of there. We can look at the blasters here on the end. You know, mine are a little different. And when I first looked at the image, I didn't have a real clear shot. So I thought these were going to be new pieces on the end. It turns out I was close. There's just the little Technic pin on the end of those. And I was close on the construction of these front sections here. So you can see I only had the one Technic pin, whereas the real set had two of them. And that was something I knew I didn't have quite right because these things spun around and they didn't stay in the correct position. And the same goes for the pieces in the back. Again, one pin, two pins. The back of the real set, they just left this open here. I was just trying to fill mine in with some Technic beams. Again, I couldn't see that angle from the picture. Now this is going to be a hard detail to pick out, but there's a black tile on the side of here, and on my version I put in these grill bricks. And honestly, I thought I had that right, but I was surprised building the real set. There's this hinge piece for the gun which moves freely. Now, I wasn't familiar with that piece. I've been told that that one's been around a while. So I had this Technic Joint here, and I knew I didn't have that one right, and it doesn't quite move as freely as the real version. The backs of the tank, kind of the cargo carrying areas, this one is sunken, you know, it's recessed down below. This is my version. And I was onto something with, I could see these holes in these pieces, so I thought maybe there were these plates with the holes going all the way across. But these are actually these L pieces. You can see them go underneath here, and you know, that way they build a secure platform in the back. Mine is not quite so secure. Every time I kind of press hard on this, it falls apart on me. And there were quite a few of you that guessed these gears on the side had something to do with the trigger mechanism for the spring-loaded shooters underneath. I thought that was a great guess, but I didn't spend any time trying to come up with a design, so mine are just for decoration. You can see my hatch here doesn't quite fit in as nicely here. And so as we open these up and start to look at the inside, how I have my pieces connected and they connected theirs, they use one of these pieces, you know, something similar to that. So I'm literally off the width of this, which is why my hatch doesn't quite fit in there as well as theirs. And to look at the inside of the official set, and you can see in my version here that I just didn't spend the time to design how it was going to fit on the inside. A little minor thing here, I used a jumper to connect this guy onto here, whereas the set has this little hook here and one of these round pieces on the inside of this to fit on there. But really, you know, I got pretty close on the detail there. A little comparison of the underside, the real set being up here in front. But, you know, I was on to the right idea with the transparent wheels. One aspect I'm really proud of how I did are the cargo containers here. I think from the outside, I pretty much nailed it. There's a couple of little differences. Mine's this version here. I have a metallic grill tile there, and I added an extra tile there. But the overall construction, you know, I looked at that and looked at that, and finally it kind of dawned on me how they did it. And here, the other difference is there's lifts up and there's a little space on the inside. So I didn't get that part right, but you know, I probably have enough of these parts now where I could build a few more of these, and I might do that. For me, this was a really great experience and a fun challenge. You know, to really kind of sit there and just stare at one picture and you try to reverse engineer it in your head. That was a great experience. You know, you learn a lot. And trying to get inside the mind of another builder, it's really a challenge. So if you see something on Flickr, some other vehicle that you like, you know, maybe spend the time looking at that picture, study it, and see if you can build it without knowing how they did that. And one question I think I may get, am I going to modify mine to be exactly like the set? You know, I don't think so. I think I like that mine is a little different just to kind of remind me of the experience and, you know, kind of appreciate how close I did get, but at the same time being able to see what the differences still were. So leave me a comment down below, let me know how you think I did. Thumbs up this video, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm always working hard on new videos and you don't want to miss out on those. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back soon.